What up, homeboys? We finally got the Phase 2 release announced. Yes, it is happening on February 8th. We are less than a month away after they decided to give us 3 months of this thing. I don't know, it's been so long, I don't even remember what's my name. So I am gonna talk to you about the best items we can get now, and get ready because we can actually farm for a couple of these now. I guess a good start is gonna be the super broken best in slot chest piece for mail and leather. That is the Blaze Wind breastplate with 23 agility, and the Warforged breastplate that's mail with 22 strength. You are gonna kill a couple level 50 elites together, so you're gonna need help, but at the same time everybody's gonna want these stupid items, so it's not gonna take that much. You're gonna find people to help you. But the quest is in the Badlands. It is called Tremors of the Earth for the Alliance, and it is called Broken Alliances for the Horde. That's a little ironic, isn't it? This is pretty easy to get and is one of your pre-raid best in slot that you can get now, so let's go for it. Now I am gonna talk about your class specific ones. First of all, I am gonna talk about the item that is gonna make cat DPSers even more stupid overpowered than they already are. And that is the Wolf's Head Helm. This infamous helmet gives you 20 energy when you shift into cat form. Doesn't sound like much, yes, but if you take the Furor talent in your resto tree, you get 60 energy in total every time you shift into cat form. If you make the right macro, you can shift in and out in one tick, and you can get infinite energy as long as mana allows. Or as the cool boys call it, power shifting. This helmet is so stinking broken that people not only keep using it till level 60, people kept using it into the first tier of TBC. The rotation is a little complex with it, but unless there is a significant nerf to the druid, we are looking at the druid being one of the most broken classes in Phase 2, and I am all for it. But what about the bunkin? The bunkin. You're funny. You get this helmet from leatherworking at level 225, and good news, it's a BOE, so you do not even have to get leatherworking to get it. If I have to, I still would, because it's so stupid broken, but yeah. For warriors, you know this one, boys. That's right, the Whirlwind Axe. You can get this at level 30 actually. You are not supposed to get it at level 30, but if you get a little help, you can get it right at level 30. It's an elite warrior quest. You get your berserker stance. After it, you get to do a bunch of elites for it. It's a pain in the butt to do this quest, yes, but the weapon is so worth it. It does 5 more DPS than Deadly Strike of the Hydra, you know, the epic sword from DFD, and it is slower, so that even helps your rotation a lot. Once you get sweeping strikes, you won't believe the damage you can do with this thing. But of course, if I gotta pick up favorite axe from this tier, that's a different axe, and I bet all the warriors know it because warriors are obsessed with items. We're talking about the broken, disgusting, super fun and annoying Ravager. It does even more DPS than the Whirlwind Axe, although at the cost that it's faster, so it is less DPS in practice a little bit. The thing about this weapon is the active. It is a chance every hit of turning into an AoE ability that does a lot of damage like a pinwheel into every mob in range. It can proc off any melee ability, including Wind Fury procs. And this thing can also proc Wind Fury, so in theory if you get enough mobs pulled in, you can proc it off itself forever until you do a gazillion damage. I know this is gonna be a little cringe, but I vividly remember when Classic came out, I was watching the stream of the Method Race, and Tips Out was popping this Global Taunt and doing Ravager AoE, and I was like, oh my god, this guy is so cool. The damage is out of this world, and you can bet every single warrior is gonna want it. Of course, it is also the best in slot weapon for enhancement shamans, so you can look at that. The best part of it, of course, is if you get sweeping strikes and you pop this one in Nomeregan, you can double up your damage. Deadass, this weapon alone is getting me excited to play my warrior in the next phase. I love it so much. I might even main warrior altogether for it. Or shaman, I am also leveling a shaman, you know, 2 classes. This weapon drops off Herod in Scarlet Monastery Armory, and now that I am added, I might as well tell you an honorable mention. Herod also drops the helmet and the Herod's shoulder. They are the 2 coolest looking items in the game. I don't care if you're an elemental shaman, if you can wear mail, you get these items. It looks so awesome. Next item is gonna be an interesting one because everybody leveling tried to do this quest and they inevitably died. There is this elite in Stranglethorn, he's called Negolash. I almost got baited, but I didn't. He's an underwater giant and he's like level 52 or something. Honestly, I do not know the level, he's always skull level anyway. This guy slaps. It's hard to kill even with a full 5-man group. You can get this quest chain in Booty Bay from a random hobo, and he's gonna ask you to kill him because he sank a boat or something. I don't know, I do not read quest tests. I like women, okay? Anyway, the reward is super based. This trinket, it gives you 1% dodge. It is more or less the same as the Arena Grandmaster, except a little weaker. It doesn't sound like a lot, but it is the best in slot for tanks, especially feral druids. If we can get these goddamn rune survival instincts next tier, because I am tired of being walked on a leash by some random troll shaman that started playing this week. Now this item is a whatever this is, okay? Why do I mean by whatever this is? Well, as you know, Nomeregan is gonna be the raid tier, and as we seen with BFD, they are gonna rework every item in Nomeregan. I think I made it pretty clear I am a bear fanboy, so the item I am really excited to see is the Manual Crowd Pommeler. The Manual Crowd Pommeler is a random blue mace. It looks crappy and useless, but it accidentally became the best in slot DPS and tanking feral weapon in the game, because it increases your attack speed, and as you know, bears and cats do not scale of attack speed, so it is the best damage you can possibly get. The thing is, we have seen a couple data mined iterations of the Manual Crowd Pommeler yet. I think Blizzard likes making a couple fake ones, so nobody knows for sure which one is gonna be. But a couple of them look like they are gonna have no charges anymore, so you can use them forever, probably at the cost of a cooldown or something like that. But whatever this is, I am really hyped for it, especially because I am not gonna keep farming it anymore. You had to farm like 20 of these for a raid, that was really annoying. I would love it if Blizzard embraced the nature of this maze and actually gave it like, I don't know, attacking in cat and bear form or something like that, just to like this little wink that we know what you're gonna use it for. That's really funny. Finally, this is gonna be one of the first items I am gonna go for because I am that maladapted and degenerate. This trinket is so good, people like to use it at level 60 for PvP, and it was made famous by my Puerto Rican internet daddy, Swifty, because he used it to broom broom through Warzone Gulch, running with the flag like if he were a cat, even though he's a warrior with night elf ears. This is the nifty stopwatch. It makes you go 40% faster for 10 seconds, and it is one of the best items in the damn game. All you gotta do is do this simple quest in the Badlands from this random gnome. Remember to buy a Gyrochronatom before you go. It's like an engineering reagent, you can get it on the auction house or whatever. You need that to do the quest. It's pretty easy too, so you should go get it right now. By the way, what do you wanna know about level 40? Because I kinda ran out of ideas 2 weeks ago, and I don't know, dog, throw me a bone. Subscribe, leave a like, join the Discord, and thank you for watching!